this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Wolves ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Welch. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Hands it off. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return. The interception stopped a threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Phillips. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And the Yellow Jackets need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker. He's able to win up front, sees the gap, is able to beat his block and get to the QB.
Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Stevens. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Wants to fire on second down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Pass to sticks him still on his feet. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Phillips. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Throwing right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Flowers. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. They had some players jump into the transfer portal, but they were able to hang on to some of their key pieces. Do you think really that's more the culture coming through or promises from the staff, David?
I think that's exactly how I would do it because I can fill some of my holes and my gaps, especially for spring ball and for all those other steps to build depth while I develop some of the younger guys, so you just kind of take a medium range of portal guys, Jesse.
Yeah, and David, I think the coaching staff knew they were going to lose some guys. Some guys didn't play enough last year, and they expected...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him up.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Utah State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Catch in the middle, it's Welch. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the ground, it's Riley. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we're going to go have some fun.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Stevens. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves will punt it away on fourth down. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The running back has it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking left. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me 1 too.
Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. On this third and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And, you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the first down after making the catch. 4th and short now. Let's see what they do.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! He got a step and just dusted the field.
huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
On the run, it's Alexander. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those...
Turning it on! Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that one.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Phillips. Tackled there by the defense. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive change.
And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Turns it loose deep. He makes a catch. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Takes a handoff. It's Riley. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Arkansas State 24, Georgia Tech 14.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Scrambling away. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Holly. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Back to throw, it's Flowers. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Smashes through the tackle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. second down, they'll go to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Gonna run it. It's Alexander.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got his man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 9 to Louisiana Tech. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his tight end. And it's loose. And the football bounds across the sidelines. They'll lose a couple.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Nowhere close focus on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got some room to run.
You got to be so careful, too, David. Because on third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Quarterback adapting. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Toward the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Already up to add another. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to cope.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tries to do it himself on the draw. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.